Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to check Bitcoin and what is the next move for the crypto market. We are going to cover some predictions from different analysts, and I will give you my prediction of what I think about the chart and what will happen next for Bitcoin. We are going to check also what pattern we are right now, the greed and fear index, and all the predictions and analysis that many other YouTubers or analysts that I could say that I respect are telling about the Bitcoin price and the next future for cryptocurrency in the next months. If you want to know what will happen in the crypto market and Bitcoin in the next days and weeks, I recommend you to see the video until the end. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, Bitcoin is at $39,000 right now, and before going into what I think the crypto market is going to do, let's cover a little bit of what another analysts are saying about the crypto market and Bitcoin specifically. Of course, what Bitcoin does in the market, it will mark what altcoins will do also, so the analysis of Bitcoin actually will implies what the crypto market in general will do. We are in extreme fear right now. We hit $37,000 for a couple of hours and we come back. Right now we are at $39,000. Let's start with some of the predictions of different analysts. So the first one is, here's a realistic target if Bitcoin crashes, according to analysts who accurately called May 2021 collapse. And yeah, this analyst already called 2 times a couple of downtrends that we have in the Bitcoin chart. So I think this is something that consider when you are seeing opinions of different analysts. The crypto analyst who predicted the May 2021 market collapse is warning that Bitcoin could be due for a notable dip even while he remains long-term bullish on BTC. The analyst is Dave the Wave, and as the recent rally that began early this month fizzles out, Dave eyes $25,000 as potential bottom for Bitcoin. So he is telling us that $25,000 it could be the bottom for Bitcoin, and he compared that in this chart. So when he predicted these 2 downtrends that we have, he's seeing something similar to Bitcoin right now here. You can see he has here a symmetrical triangle. In that case, this pattern 50 or 50% to go to the downside and to the upside. But also he aligns this with a Fibonacci extension number, so he is targeting the 0.382, and that will give you like a $25,000 on the chart. So he's aligning that target for the downtrend. If you are liking this analysis so far, please take a second, just put pause on the video and like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, because I will keep you all the time up to date with all the crypto movements on the crypto space. Other analyst opinion, top crypto analyst dives into the Bitcoin, and in a new tweet, Michael Van de Poppe, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he also is a YouTuber with a lot of trading experience. Usually his analyses are good, I follow him, so I recommend you to do that. Not always he's really right on the analysis. I am not always 100% agree, but he knows what he says. In a new tweet, Michael Van Poppe tells his more than 500,000 followers that BTC needs to break through $40,000 to continue moving up. To me, this is still the area to break on Bitcoin. If this block breaks and flips, I think 43k is next, and dollar is close to topping out as well. So checking that chart that he mentions, he put this gray area as resistance right now. We need to come back, held support about 40, and then his next target is 43 here. To the downside, he has 2 lines here at $37,000 and 35. So I think those are the targets for the downside, but he seems to be a little more bullish right now on Bitcoin. He doesn't tell too much about the next couple of weeks, but he's targeting the next day's targets for crypto in general and Bitcoin. Another analyst, Bitcoin is 40% down from its all-time high, but on-chain analyst says it's starting to bottom out. So we start to see another opinions of what the crypto market will do. And to date, Bitcoin price 41% down from its 69,000 all-time high. And while price may be in what some describe to be a bear market, a deeper dive into various on-chain and derivatives data shows that the drop in inflows and pivot from institutional investors are the main factors impacting the BTC price action. And here we have an explanation and comparison on how the Bitcoin futures has been doing. In the past, during 2017-2018, the spot trading volume was what marking what Bitcoin and crypto was doing. But last years, we are now measuring everything about the futures trading volume. So this has an important implications for the current price action for Bitcoin, because futures trades volume has been declined since January 2021. The metric is down more than 59% from a high of 80 billion per day during the first half of 2021 to its current volume of 30.7 billion per day. So decline volume on the trading here for the futures market is actually really bearish. That means that crypto investors are going out from trading, are going out for his positions also. So usually that is a sign that a possible bottom or near bottom. So we could have a very decline price action in Bitcoin before capitulation. Another interesting analysis here, it will say that Bitcoin supply in loss reaches highest value since COVID crash. This is pointed out by the analyst in CryptoQuant. The BTC supply in loss is an indicator that measures the total amount of Bitcoin that's currently being held at a loss. The metrics work by checking the on-chain history on each coin to see what price it was last moved at. If this early price was greater than the current value, then the coin is counted as being in loss, which makes sense, of course. When the value of this metric goes up, it means that more investors are coming into the red. High values are usually observed following crashes in the price of the crypto. If we check that here, we can see this red line at 7.6 million, which is what the article of CryptoQuant was telling. And the supply is lost has reached its highest level since COVID crash. Here you can see, here was the COVID crash. We were about that level. And right now we are already touching that level. So since the crash of the COVID, we are revisiting those levels here. So this is a sign that we could crash very soon. And from my perspective, that is a bearish crash. Something bullish that I found here in the comments, it was this by Crypto777. And if we look closer to Bitcoin chart from inception until now, the giant 2-week RSI channel is forming, predicting next Bitcoin bottom at 42. Now it's 47, and price bottom 36k, now it's 40k. So according to this, he's expecting a bottom at 36k, which is very near. But you can see here in the history of the two weekly chart action, the RSI, we have in the bear market here bottom at this level. We bottom in 2018, 2019 here on the RSI. We bottom here on the COVID crash. And now we are almost at those levels. So according to him, 36k could be the bottom of that. So yeah, this is also interesting using the RSI on the 2 weekly chart. And another analysis for different analysts says that 27k max paying Bitcoin price is ultimate buy the deep opportunity, says researcher. If you are liking this analysis, please just take 1 minute and like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. It's super easy for you, doesn't charge you anything. So help me to grow the channel subscribing right now and then continue with the video. Thanks. It may not happen, but the crash to 27 would be the chance for many investors to go all in on Bitcoin. And of course, I will do that if that is the case. In a tweet on April 28, on-chain analyst platform WhaleMap, so this is the analyst WhaleMap, you can check it on Twitter, use whale support to determine where many investors should enter the markets. For him, coins bought in mass at 27,000 mean that level. just below the 2021 yearly open and bottom from last July, is the one to watch. So to 25k to 27 area is max pain for many, it commented. So yeah, I kind of agree with that. And lastly, I want to check the NVT, because Bitcoin on-chain analyst NVT shows undervaluation with lowest reading since 2018. This is a bullish news. This is from Vechain Crypto, and he used the NVT, which was created by Willy Woo. And the NVT is an on-chain indicator that measures the ratio between the transaction volume of an asset and its market capitalization. High readings mean that the network value is increasing at a higher pace than its transaction volume. This is considered a bearish sign, since it indicates that the increase is not organic and in turn may not be sustainable. But currently, we can see the level that we are super low in the NVT here. And in the NVT signal, we can see that since the trend line from those lows back line is still intact, the possibility that an uptrend movement will follow still remains. But you can see the last times that we were at these levels, this was in near or at the Corona dump, at this level, the NVT. We have the January low of 2019. We have the May of 2021 crash, May and June. And now from all this year, we can see in January we already reached these levels again, and now we are again at these levels. So only happened 4 times in a couple of last 3-4 years. So this is a very bullish indicator in this case. So after seeing all those analyses, there are some bullish, some bearish things. So you will be wonder, well, Santiago, what do you think about that? Of course, it could be going up in value or going down. That doesn't tell me anything. But I am very comfortable with the information that I show, because many of the analysts coincide with what I think is happening in the crypto market. And if you saw my video, I recommend you to go here to my channel and check this video, my Bitcoin theory. This is one in a lifetime, because there I do a TA specifically about what I am going to tell you right now. But this TA is very important, so you can go, it's 9 days ago. That is my prediction for the crypto market. But basically we are in this flag, this bearish flag, and you can see these are flags and pennants patterns. Right now we are in this flag, which is in a downtrend pattern. This is a bear flag, which coincides with the price action that we have. We have a lower downtrend here, some consolidation to the upside, and then we have another leg up. This is a bear flag. So sometimes you can be confused, because we are creating higher lows and higher highs, but that doesn't mean that this is bullish. This is as a whole a bearish pattern, and you can compare that with what we have here. This is our downtrend capitulation. We have higher lows and higher highs here, and according to my analysis, I also am expecting a very low price for capitulation. I don't think that we break market structure here, even if we are in a bear market. And many indicators like the Gaussian channel, the alligator, sequential, many being below all the moving average importance on the daily candle. There are many things pointing that we are in a bear market and we didn't consolidate it, we didn't bottom yet. So like I mentioned in many other videos in my theory, I am waiting to short the market. But don't be confused, right now these are not sell levels. You should be buying Bitcoin from these levels if we go to the downside, from 39 to 25, which are the most common targets that the analysts are saying. I think all that range is a good opportunity to buy crypto. Don't be fooled, this is not an area to start selling your positions that you accumulated for years or even in the last years. So if you bought at $50,000, this is not time to sell to cut losses. This is a time to buy crypto. That is why, for example, in the last cycles, you don't care here when we were at $60,000 if you bought at $5,000 or $10,000. From here, that doesn't mean anything. So I recommend you to think that the same way. If in 3 years we had our $150,000 for Bitcoin, it will not matter for you if you bought at $40,000 or $20,000. So that is what you need to understand right now. But besides that, I am waiting to short the market at 38,100, around that area. But again, according to this pattern, I will be expecting a target of $20,000. But because we already have been broken this downtrend here, this support area, we are testing right now as resistance on the daily candle. One thing that I want to mention is that the last time that we entered into that capitulation zone in 2018 was here after this descending channel. You can see it here, and this point was surprise to everybody. The same happened with this ascending pendant. This was a surprise to everybody with the corona dump, and this was also a surprise. Right now, the greed and fear index are in extreme greed, fear, so many people are waiting for some downtrend. So what I think that could happen right now actually is that we go up and test one more time this pendant, this ascending channel. This will be at $50,000. Everybody will be bullish at that point. The fear and greed index probably will be a bullish zone, and from there we are going to go down and then broke this with more volume that we have right now and go to my target. So if I move this pool here from there and I put it there, then my target will be $25,000, like many analysts say. So we can go directly from where we are now, but I am expecting the surprise element. So I think if we come back a little bit above $45,000 to $50,000, everybody will be bullish, and then I will see a very downtrend in a couple of days only, very profound downtrend to these levels. But I really think that we are going to be at least below $30,000. So yeah, I am expecting going below these levels. Below that is where I am expecting buying crypto. Right now I already have a lot of positions. I sold some of my spot at this area above $50,000, and I am planning to buy more crypto for the coming years below $30,000, even Bitcoin. So this is my prediction, my analysis. I am hoping that that moment came. For the long term, I am bullish, but I want to take advantage of this opportunity. So I am waiting to revisit these levels and go below $30,000. From my perspective as an investor, is a very good call. Well guys, that is all for this video. If you like it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and I will see you Monday with a new video. Bye.